Yo, what's pop, and back on Pokemon Showdown today with my latest creation. I'm sure many of y'all have heard of my famous Chinese sets, specifically things like, Chinese Mamoswine, Chinese Seismitoad, so much more. And if you don't know what these Chinese sets are, they're basically Pokemon that have intricate EV spreads and or unique movesets not typically seen, and it originated from the Chinese Pokemon community back on Pokemon Online, which is the simulator before Showdown. So I'm here now to introduce to you all a new Chinese set. I have here Chinese Hippowdon. But before we get into the video, I'd like for you to leave a comment and tell me if there was an item similar to Assault Vest but for the physical defense side. Which Pokemon do you feel would benefit the most from it? I'd like to know. And so I ask this of course because a lot of my intricate EV spread sets and everything like that, they love to run AV. And so, Chinese AV Mamoswine for example. But now we have here Hippowdon. Nice AV Sand Force Hippowdon, of course with the Rock Tomb and the Ice Fang. Similar to having that nice ground, rock, and ice coverage like Chinese Mamoswine. But we also have Heavy Slam. This also gets boosted by the Sandstorm, so the nice Sand Force boosts ground, rock, and steel type attacks. Heavy Slam is included, and it will destroy Pokemon such as Clefable, do a lot of damage to fairy types and stuff like that. Which could be very useful because defensive Clefables and stuff are really bulky. Earthquake is going to be doing a lot of damage to pretty much everything other than what it is, I guess, immune to, like Landorus and stuff like that. But we have Ice Fang, and then we have Rock Tomb for things like Volcarona and other such Pokemon. This EV spread is very intricate. I actually don't really know what it does. I actually don't remember what it does, I should say. It does survive Blacephalon's Mind Blown, I think from like Choice Specs or something. It also is faster than Pokemon such as certain Melmetal sets and Clefable and Tyranitar and stuff like that, like the no speed invested ones and some certain speed invested Melmetals. And yeah, this attack here can be great to do a lot of damage to certain Pokemon. The defense can sponge certain hits really well, as you already know. The AV, of course, boosted that SPDF. We don't really need to invest into HP because we have a lot of it already, so we can just pump everything into defense. And I think that will actually make it bulkier overall than putting it into HP. So with the Sand team here, as you can see, we wanted to make this Pokemon hit hard, and even with the AV and not fully invested in attack, but still, this is a 112 base attack, very, very usable stat. We also have Gigalith here to set the Sand, so that we don't overlap typings or whatever, because I also have Umbreon, so I didn't want to run T-Tar. I'm running Gigalith because it can actually sponge hits pretty well. Good SPDF in the Sand. Dracozolt is my Sand sweeper, not really sweeper, but like Sand attacker. Nice Sand Rush user, so they can outrun a bunch of stuff, and has that nice mixed attacking potential. Umbreon to kind of keep the team healthy and foul play stuff. You already know, one of my signature mons. Scarf Tapu Fini to check Garchomp and other such Pokemon. And finally Corviknight, which is there for Defog, one of my, I guess, classic Emvee mons here, alongside Umbreon and stuff. But it's going to be a Sand team this time. Last time was a Sun team. Hope you all enjoyed that one. It was a really, really unique team. If you haven't seen that one with Solar Beam Melmetal, make sure to check it out. And without further ado, let's hop into the first game. Definitely gonna see if we can put in the work with Hippowdon, and I definitely think we can. Like, Hippowdon hits everything on the ground. And look at everything here, it's all on the ground. So this will be pretty nice. I think what we do first is we lead with Hippowdon, because we just Earthquake whatever's in front of us and put in the work. So it's gonna be Klefki. I'm just gonna Earthquake this. If he has Magnet Rise, that's fine. It's just gonna be Reflect. So okay, eliminated entirely just from the start. So wow, okay. And we got the dots as well. Ooh, okay, nice. So Scolopede's in. We are going into something here. I think it's going to be Corviknight, which should be able to take these hits. I'm going to Defog here just to remove the screen. And he'll probably set up again, but now we can just Brave Bird here. So we don't die to any one hit. I know that for a fact. Ooh, he lived. Crazy. We could probably live another hit too. Or not, because of... Okay, so that's Life Orb. He can't heal himself though, so what we can do here is actually just go into... Okay, who do we need? So let's keep Tapu Fini. Let's keep Gigalith for the Sand. Let's see here. Umbreon's super useful. Dracozolt's a very good offensive threat. I think we have to go Fini. I think we have to. So he'll Earthquake, knock us out, but knock himself in the process too. Now we go here into Dracozolt. And then just go Hippo right here. Not Hippo, sorry. My Sand Setter. I get a little confused there. And that works. So now Melmetal is in. We're gonna go here into... Into what is the question? I think keeping Umbreon's great. However... I'm gonna go into right now. So he'll double Iron Bash here. Let's just foul play for the chip. I definitely think Hippo can help us out a lot. So I'm just going to attack here. A little bit of chip goes a long way. I think we can just Earthquake now. And it should knock it out. This should definitely 100% knock this thing out. Because of the nice Sand Force. So Ninetales is in. It's doing a lot of damage here. Let's actually just Earthquake again. Yeah, you already know. Putting in the finest of work, and we're just gonna Earthquake again. Nice. So Melmetal is gone, and that's amazing for us. Really, really good. So Dragapult's in. We are going into Gigalith here, I think. So he'll Dragon Dance up, which is fine. All we gotta do here is just Rock Blast, I think is the play. So he'll be doing a lot, but not too much. Yes, a lot. Okay, so we got all 5 hits, so that's good, that's good. I just wanted to skip through all those rocks. It was too nerve-wracking there. If we missed one of them, or like whatever, then we had to like sack something. Hippowdon would have to take damage and whatever. So actually here, what we do, I believe, is... what do we do? So he's gonna get the Aurora Veil up. So I think all we gotta do here is... He says LMAO 5 times, what are the odds? So of course, as you know, probably a little bit annoyed by that. So we have to stall the screens out. So I think any kind of chip on Blaziken is good. So let's do this first. And then... all we gotta do here is just... so he's gonna get the Swords Dance up, which we are not gonna want. Let's go... Hippo, I think, is the play here. And then back into Gigalith. And I think we just click rocks here. Yep, perfect. So then what we do now is we go Hippowdon, because I think the Sand Force is gonna go right through this Blaziken and destroy it. So I'm actually going to Heavy Slam here. Just to... oh, he got the crit there too. Nice, nice, nice. And he's still complaining as well. And let's see if this hits right through it and destroys it. GG. Nice. Good game. Excellent. So we had to plan that such that he could not get a Swords Dance up. And look at that, he tried to send a message but got blocked. See, these guys using brainless Veil teams sure complain a lot when they get destroyed by my Chinese Hippowdon. Check him into daycare and he'll get picked up when he stops crying, I'm sure. But what I was trying to say was, if we ended off with like Gigalith staying in, or even like Dracozolt staying in, I'm sure Blaziken could have lived one hit behind Veil, got the Swords Dance up, and then just close combat everything else. Had to make sure the Sand was up, and that Gigalith was gone, so that Hippowdon was the last mon in. And by doing that, we essentially ensured that our Earthquake, Earthquake in Sand with Sand Force will go through the Veil easily, plus the rocks chip as well. So if he wanted to win, he could have just hard switched out into Blaziken at any point in time and maybe just try to Swords Dance up or something like that. But unfortunately, we were thinking ahead. Did get fortunate with like 5 Rock Blasts, but still, like at the same time, that's the default. I mean, we should be getting 5 Rock Blasts versus that kind of player. Easy. And on to the next one. So I also do have a replay that I can show you all at the very end with more thumbnail text. A great start, of course, to this video for sure, showing off Hippowdon and, of course, the tears of a of a Showdown noob. And I also have another one at the very end with similar vibes. So here is gonna be another offensive team. This one's not a Veil team, but it's a probably Hazard lead Mew. So I think what I do here is probably could just trick the Mew. Oh, Cloyster lead. Actually, I'm gonna trick right here. I'm gonna trick right here as they decide to Shell Smash up, and that's a Cloyster that can't do that anymore. That's for sure. So now I'm gonna taunt on this next turn as Gengar comes in, and then what we do here is we go into Hippo. We take that Shadow Ball with ease. Let's Quake here. And then go Gigalith to knock it out with the Sand. So that works pretty well. Now what do we have to deal with? Probably some... Okay, so this Mew is in. It's probably going to get rocks and all kinds of stuff up. Let's go into Umbreon. And then Foul Play, which should be a 2-hit KO on this thing. Except he does that. Let's go ahead and Earthquake here. Let's actually go into Corviknight, which should wall it. He's locked in. I don't know what he's trying to do. We could Defog here. And then Body Press now is the play. And that's gone. So Rillaboom is in now. We are going to probably just Roost here. And I think he'll Superpower. So what we do is we go Gigalith to get the Sand back up. Well, he actually knocks off. Okay, cool. That is cool. Hippo has used its his thing up, so we're gonna just sack that Pokemon, go Tapu Fini, which is gonna be faster than this, but I'm not gonna stay in. What I'm gonna do here is actually go into probably Umbreon, because I want to save Hawlucha. We're gonna go Umbreon here, and then just Foul Play. So he does have Drain Punch, which is absolutely fine. We're gonna go into Dracozolt. This knocks it out with a Fire Blast, and it should be dead. So Cloyster's in, and I believe we're faster. Should be faster. I mean, he could Ice Shard, but I want it dead. Rillaboom's in, and now all we gotta do here is just this is an interesting one. Let's go Corviknight. And then just I think, oh, here's what we do. We go hard Tapu Fini. And then Moonblast here is the play. Or, yeah, I think Moonblast here should knock it out. Yep, gone. And now he can't get his boost. He can't get his boost from the Seed. Essentially, I wanted to make sure that he did not get the defense boost from Grassy Seed so that we could ensure that it didn't live a Brave Bird from Corviknight or didn't get the boost from Acrobatics so that it could OHKO Fini or something. Something crazy like that. So similar to like the last game where Blaziken behind screens did not want it to live. We did not want Hawlucha to live either, so we just changed the terrain up and beat him down that way. So that was pretty solid overall. And let's continue on here. So let's see if we can get more Hippowdon to work, putting in the finest. Rain squad here. Rain matchup is always going to be tough. However, I think maybe... I don't see Hippowdon putting in much work here, really. Well, maybe they'll like wall Zapdos after we get the Sand back up or something, but gonna be tough. I believe a good lead is probably Tapu Fini, and just Moonblast here immediately could work. If he wants to flip turn, he can. Yeah, so that's the damage we need right there. Beautiful. And so Ferrothorn is definitely coming in here, and so we're just gonna go hard into Dracozolt right now. And so I think we just Fire Blast here. Try to get as much chip on this thing as possible, and nice, 100% chip damage. Beautiful. So that is how we beat Rain. So Barraskewda is in. We're definitely going into Corviknight. On his flip turn, I don't know why he tried to flip turn there anyways. I could have just Bolt Beaked, but let's see. So it's going to be Zapdos coming in now. I'm actually just going to Defog here. You already know I make the plays and just stay in. Let's go Gigalith now. Get our Sand up. Should work. Switch the weather up on him, let him U-turn out here. He's probably going Barraskewda. No, it's gonna be Amistar on a balloon. Okay, that's gonna be pretty tough. What's better, Heavy Slam or Rock Blast? So he's gonna Shell Smash up here, lower its defense. So this is a 120 power Heavy Slam. Gonna do that. Let's see how much this does actually, because then I don't have to worry about Rock Blast misses or anything like that. Oh, nice, and we got a crit too, that's crazy. Okay, so in this case, I think we just go Corviknight. And then into something that lives, right? Oh no, not even has to be something that lives. It could also be, could it also be Dracozolt because we are faster than it at +2? I think it can. Should be faster. I don't think he's timid. Yep. They're usually modest on rain because they get the Swift Swim and the Shell Smash. So that works. So Pelipper's in. This is another easy Bolt Beak here on something. And yep, we won the Weather War and we win the game. I think. Well, unless something belly drums and does something crazy. So yep, we changed the weather up here, which is great. Azu will probably come in next, I assume. Yep, and we're just going to Heavy Slam this thing too. So he'll knock off, get rid of us. We just go... I kind of want to see how much damage the Hippo does. So I'm going to Earthquake here. That's 60. Okay, nice. That's actually really good. So unfortunately he crit us there. We would have lived that other one, but yeah, now we can just Bolt Beak 3 times. So it should be good. And then we also have Umbreon in the back too. So let's Bolt Beak this, Moonblast twice and win. Oh, that just knocks it out entirely. Wow. Very impressive. Yep, and then Fini can win. Fini will winnie. Will win. Tapu Fini. Alright, good game. Excellent. So that was pretty good. That was pretty good overall. Pretty nice matchup with the rain. Well, not a really nice matchup for us in terms of trying to make Hippowdon put in the work, but oh, this person was the one that got mad in the replay, or kind of. You'll see in the replay. Oh, I faced this person while testing. Oh, okay. I gotta win this one now. So, here's what I gotta do. Lead Gigalith, go right into Corviknight, is what we gotta do. And then just body press here. They actually do paralyze us on this turn, but we can try to heal it off if possible. Gonna go Hippo. And just Earthquake here, I think is my play. Nice, and Melmetal's gone. That was a huge threat to the team overall. What I'm gonna do here is go into Gigalith, I think is the play. Should sponge every hit, nice. And then double out into Umbreon, which can Heal Bell the Corviknight for us. Gonna Heal Bell here. And then I think we just Foul Play here. So with Melmetal being gone, that's pretty much amazing for us. Yeah, we just Foul Play, and that's gone. Rillaboom's in. We're going to, I think, just Foul Play this too. Yo, this person is not doing so well. And forfeited again. They had nothing to say this time. But, however, I'm so glad we got them again. In fact, we're going to jump to the replay right now. And not have to wait till the end. Because this is the perfect time to show it off. So, as you can see, same teams pretty much. I might have had some different change before that I was making changes to. Like in terms of the EVs and the moves and stuff. But, as you can see, they're rocking the same team here. And let's see what happens. So, they're going to lead with this Pokemon here. And as you can see, I go Corviknight. So I think this game was a better one than the last one. They just literally Swords Dance up here, try to knock this thing out, and I just Brave Bird knock it out. This Melmetal was a bit of a problem because I missed the Fire Blast, so obviously it was a bit of a problem. But look at this run right here, right? So I missed this, they knocked me out, get off without taking any damage. And if they took damage, it would have been much easier later on. And then I go, of course, Hippowdon. They go Weavile, but look at this. Look at all this damage though. All this damage. Knocked out the Weavile here. And I think did I Ice Fang this thing? And then I followed up with an Ice Fang doing 63 to the Landorus-T at -1. Good damage. So then Kartana is in, of course. It crits my Umbreon. So he's, of course, getting nice and fortunate. He does the exact same thing. Swords Dance is on the Umbreon, dies. And then, of course, I get back to a good amount of health. As he tries to double Iron Bash. I go Gigalith to sack and then go Fini for a little chip so that Hippo can just destroy it with the Sand Force. And then, yeah, Kartana comes back out here. Now it's like 2v2. I gotta outplay because of course I got a little unfortunate. And so I'm pretty sure I can outplay. At this point in time, that's kind of what's going on in my head. I'm like, okay, I could just wish here, heal myself up, and then Kartana's coming back. I just foul play this, protect, locked into Leaf Blade. So he foul plays, protect here on his mind blown. And now his mind is absolutely blown because of the fact that he says you're bad. Or they say you're bad. And I said, GG noob, because you already know. That's the first time they face me, they talk like that. Now the next time, I'm pretty sure they remember the team too. That's why I didn't say anything after this one, but I have the thumbnail text for you all. To be putting in the thumbnail, of course. On to the next one now. So yeah, I think that was the perfect time to show the replay that I wanted to show. Where actually HippowDOWN put in so much work. It knocked out Weavile. It did significant damage to Landorus-T. It destroyed the Melmetal. And just put in the finest, absolute finest of work. But I'm really liking this set a lot. It's just so much fun to like see a HippowDOWN doing damage like this. I guess Choice Band HippowDOWN is a really good option too, but I think Emvee is nice because it definitely resembles a Chinese Mamoswine in a way, and it's really nice. Oh, this person has the Umbreon and Corviknight. I feel like they're definitely been watching me. Umbreon is such a good mon. So actually, let's go ahead here and lead Gigalith. Is they lead Gastrodon. I don't have a lot for this mon. Huh. I really don't. So this Scald here, I'm just going to switch out into Umbreon, I think is my play. So they try to Sludge Bomb me. Gonna just wish. So this mon, yeah, the Gastrodon is definitely the big problem. But I think Hippo could actually 2-hit KO it once this grassy terrain is away from the field. Yeah, okay, so he's just gonna U-turn out. So I wished, and now I'm just going to foul play on something. Oh, Blaziken, nice. Okay, so let's get some damage on this thing. Does a little bit. And then all we gotta do here is just... We don't have a lot of great switches to this Pokemon, do we? I'll just foul play again, I guess. Should be fine. Oh, nice. Look at that play right here, though. Look at that play, though. Did you guys see that one? Stayed in on the Blaziken. This is turning out to be a crazy episode so far. Protect here. He's locked in, isn't he? Yeah, just foul play again. Yep, Rillaboom in now. Oh, you're gonna be taking way more damage here. Oh, we got the crit though, but that's fine. I think after all these plays, we already just deserved it. GG. That's crazy though. Wow. Okay, so, interesting. So Umbreon, of course, putting in the work once again. You already know, like that Pokemon is just too good, especially against a team that I think HippowDOWN would have struggled a little bit against because of Corviknight and all kinds of stuff like that. I was thinking initially of pairing this HippowDOWN set with Magnezone. Like Hippo Magnezone could work really well because, I mean, it does get Fire Fang, but no way to break through Corviknight and stuff, so that could work. But I think the Sand combination with Sand Force and, of course, the Dracozolt to be pressuring those kinds of Pokemon is really good. So let's get another one now. So I've already shown the replay now at this point, so you all have seen. Oh, Trick Room? Yo, Trick Room. Okay, so this is interesting. So he brought Trick Room versus me. And you know why, you know, it's definitely not what you should be doing against me. I think here we just go Corviknight. And then Roost up here. And so I think what's really cool is that Gigalith can be nice against the Trick Room. Although, is this Trick Room Victini? Yeah, it's Trick Room Victini, so we're just going to Earthquake here as the play. I don't know if he's going to try to get up rocks, or if he's going to try to bounce back. Yeah, exactly. He probably thought I was going to click rocks or something. We got damage here. We can just Heavy Slam to knock it out. So that's one Trick Room gone out of 3, so that's pretty good. Melmetal's in. We're going to just go into Corviknight here. Oh, they already disconnected though. They already disconnected. But they're back. Okay, cool. So they got one turn of Trick Room left. They just do that. And then now they only have, well, I guess I should say one double Iron Bash left, because if I keep my Corviknight intact, let's go into Gigalith here. So the good thing is Gigalith is actually outrunning certain mons in Trick Room, which is great. So they actually V-create on that turn, which is interesting. I'm going to Earthquake here, get a little chip on the Crawdon, and then we just go Tapu Fini now, right? Even if we get knocked off, it should be fine. So they Crab Hammer here. That does a clean 51. Makes sense. We're just going to Moonblast here as the Crest comes in. And then what we want to do, I think, is now at this point we get in Umbreon. They trigger him up. I'm going to Wish up here as Melmetal comes in. And then we just, I think, just Wish into... So they're not going to lock into something... They're not going to lock into Double Iron Bash. That's 100% for sure. We're going to Protect here. And they're going to lock into Thunder Punch. Nice. We can actually wall this with Hippowdon if we want to. Or we could Wish up again as they go Victini. Okay, that's fine. And then here, all I got to do is just... I can Wish up Gigalith. Ooh. Yeah, let's not let Umbreon take the spotlight too much, even though it can. So then here what we do is we go... I really want to go hard Hippowdon. Watch this play. Yo, you already know. You already know. Okay, so actually here, so Crest is coming in now, right? I'm gonna double the Dracozolt. Yep. Let's just get a big Bolt Beak off on this thing. 46, not bad. I'm just gonna Bolt Beak again. Oh, they can't really Moonlight either too much. Should allow me to go into Umbreon here and just waste some of their Trick Room turns. And then we can Wish up Tapu Fini right now. And so the cool thing is, I'm actually going to Trick on this next turn. So watch this. Okay, so actually Melmetal comes in. I'm going Corviknight here. So they're going to probably double Iron Bash. No, they go Crawdon. Okay, so I'll Body Press and knock it out. So that's gone. Remember to never bring Trick Room to the Trick House, especially against me. Especially against me, because you can just see we're just dismantling it. GG. I mean, every matchup is 6-0 against Trick Room. For me, every matchup is. So we go Gigalith. Oh, Power Up Punch though. Oh, that's kind of clean. That is pretty clean. So they're gonna V-create here. What I want to do is just sack. Go right into, I don't know, Dracozolt. Bolt Beak, I guess, is the play. Yeah, I'm not trying to dance around and be fancy and try to 6-0 or anything like that. Ooh, okay. So that's what you are. So that's fine. Let's just Bolt Beak here. I don't even need the sand because I just don't. Gonna Draco here. Or I'm just gonna Bolt Beak again. I assume, okay, so he Moonlights. We just stall out a bit. I'm gonna Draco here. Get a little chip. So now Marowak's in. We just go hard Umbreon. Yeah, and then we Foul Play here. Get a lot of damage on something. So Melmetal's in. Yeah, you already know. It's an easy protect. As he's gonna try to Ice Punch, and we have Misty Terrain up, so we're good. We are good right now. So just to make sure we don't get frozen, I'm gonna go Fini. And then I'm just going to Trick right here. Just to assure that we can, yeah, exactly. So Trick this thing, and then we Taunt. Can't heal. That's pretty much game. We've just ensured that, you know, he can't set up Trick Room anymore. So we can just chip this thing down a little bit. Skull here now. And that's gone. Oh, but we can Earthquake, Earthquake, Earthquake. Oh, check this out though, check this out. I'm gonna Moonblast here. Scald here. And let's just end it off with Hippowdon here, just putting in the work twice. So it's an Earthquake and a nice Earthquake on this Marowak, which should knock it out in one, I believe. Oh, it lived, nice. So Poltergeist miss, unfortunate, but it would not have knocked out. It does nothing. I don't know what he was trying to say. It does nothing. But we got more thumbnail text, of course, as you know. I like putting in the finest of work and getting the best reactions as well. But never be tricked into the trick house. That's their #1 lesson against me. I always tell you that every time. We could probably get 1 or 2 more for this one, I think, and then end it off. Been a very successful video, of course, as you already know. Very successful video so far. Okay, so there's an actual Clefable here. So maybe we actually get to showcase Heavy Slam damage on Clefable, which could be really nice to do. So what I want to do first actually is lead Tapu Fini, as we could just Moonblast this immediately on a flip turn, and I think that's going to be fine. So I assume he's going to flip turn here. We just, okay, just eliminated completely turn 1. Good lord. Tapu Fini is going crazy, and he just, and the disconnection here. Alright, alright. Most unfortunate. And they forfeited by changing their name too. They're like, nah, we just had enough of that one. Okay, so forget that. Let's continue on. It's all good, it's all good. Run it back. Pretend like that one didn't happen. They're probably just like, let me get on a different alt real quick. Ooh. Standard. But same concept. We could try to get the Clefable with the Heavy Slam, I think would be great. Wait, so Hippo puts in so much work here. Wait a second. I'm just looking at it now. AV Hippo. Let's look at AV Hippo, right? Heatran gone. Slowking gone. Clefable gone. Dragapult gone. Landorus probably like Ice Fang 2 gone. Lead Tapu Fini. Let's go into... I could trick here. No, but I'm going to keep my Choice Scarf. Hard Gigalith. Heavy Slam here, actually. We could show the Heavy Slam off with this Pokemon instead. You're not winning this exchange, that is for sure. I'm so glad I put Heavy Slam on these Mons. So Landorus is in. We go Corviknight. So he'll knock off. Let's Brave Bird here. So actually Gigalith is fire though. Let me Roost up. Heatran's in. We go Gigalith. I could probably get my own rocks up here, or I could just Earthquake. Yeah. Heatran gone immediately. Now Urshifu is a threat. We all know this for a fact, right? Let's go Corviknight, or Fini actually is pretty good here. Let's go Fini. He'll U-turn out into something else, so this is good. Slowking. I want to defog, so I'm going to do just that. Heal Future Sight. Let's defog here. Clef is in. Let's go Gigalith into Hippo. Now I'm going to click Heavy Slam. Now that's damage. Now that is damage. I want to Ice Fang here. Nice. So at the end of the day, Hippo was the one to destroy Clefable, and that's what I like to see. So here I'm just gonna go Tapu Fini, or I could be safe and go Corviknight. It's pretty safe. Yes, Roost up here. So nice Heavy Slam Chinese Hippo putting in the work. We have an Umbreon for this. We can now actually just yeah, win the game 6-0 basically. Just a 6-0 right there for you all. Right? Just a 6-0. Nothing more than that. Another day in the life of Emvee right here. You already know. Okay, so let's get one more. It's been a solid one for sure. I've enjoyed this video. Hope you all have as well. So, haven't seen Toxtricity in a while. But if I know anything about Toxtricity, I'd love to click Boom Burst, and Gigalith is a great switch into Boom Burst. Question is, what do we lead with? That is always the question. So I kind of just want to lead Gigalith here. Even if they lead with Volcanion, I think I can just go Tapu Fini. It's gonna be tough. Like, I'm gonna go Tapu Fini here just to ensure that my team doesn't get burnt overall. And I definitely want to keep Gigalith, so he's gonna Steamer up here. And I don't see an item. But I think my best play is probably to click Trick or to go Dracozolt. Tough. Very tough. Gonna Trick. So we take away Boots. He's locked him into Earth Power. That's pretty good. I can go into Umbreon here. So I think Umbreon is great. Toxtricity's in. And we just go Gigalith here, I think, is our play. Or we Protect. Or we can Protect here to see what he locks himself into. And it's going to be Boom Burst. So we are definitely going Gigalith here. And we're going to click... probably Rocks could work. So Rillaboom's in. Nice. We get a little recovery health back there. So we got the Rocks up, which is nice. It's going to be pressuring the Volcanion a bit. I don't know if this is Defog or not, but I'm going to go Umbreon. So it's going to be Rock staying on both sides, which is actually not as bad for us because we have Wish. Probably worse for him. Let's go ahead and Wish up here. As Toxtricity comes in, and then I could probably just... He might just Volt Switch here. I want to actually Foul Play. Yeah, so we'll Foul Play here. As Slowbro comes in, let's go ahead and Wish up again. So he's Colbur on this thing, Colbur Berry. With Body Press. Okay, good to know. I'm going to Foul Play here. So it's going to be doing some nice consistent chip every now and then. So Rillaboom's in. So he's at U-turn. Let's go ahead and Protect to see what he wants to do. So he actually has super power on this thing. Okay. I am going to go Corviknight and just roost myself up. Toxtricity's in, and we could just go into probably Hippo here is the play. So he actually Boom Bursts. Ah, this is way too much. I'm surprised we actually lived that. It's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Hard Dracozolt right here. And so what we could do here is just Draco. Hit the Landorus slot for some good damage, hopefully. Oh, very good damage. I could actually just knock it out. I'm going to Draco again. Well, actually, I'm going to Bolt Beak here. And then I could just Draco again. And then Bolt Beak here. And gone. Yep, figured as much. I try that technique a lot, just dancing around. Weavile is going to be a threat though, so what I have to do is I have to outplay somehow. And the way that I outplay is, of course, by... let's see. So he has Heavy Duty Boots, and he's probably going to Swords Dance here. I know Corviknight can take a hit. I know it can. Exactly. So he got scared out. All we do here is we go Gigalith, get our Sand back up, and then, so yeah, we just sack. We go into what? Into Dracozolt. Just Fire Blast here is the play. Hits the Landorus, covers the Landorus slot there, which is always great. Rillaboom's in. So let him Grassy Glide us, right? He's locked into that move. We go into... I think if we go Corviknight, we want to heal it up. What do we do? I think we go Umbreon, and we just Wish here. So Volcanion's in. So let's just Foul Play here. We're going to get healed up anyways. And this does 39, so he's not Choice Specs or anything. This is fine for us. We can just Wish. Oh, nice. Okay, that works pretty well. So no burn or anything. Let's Protect. What I want to do is not end up with a burn. So I'm going to wish here. And then I'm going to protect. And then wish here. So yep, and then he is forced to struggle. So we just foul play. Yep, so now we're at a good amount of health. Weavile is in. We're going to foul play here on his potential Swords Dance, which is great. And then we have no choice but to foul play again. And we're going to live this hit anyways. Guaranteed. Yeah. Beautiful. So what's faster? We have Fini that's faster. We know this is Choice Specs. We know Rillaboom is Rillaboom. And so I think we just win this game at this point in time. So all we got to do here is protect to get back to a good amount of, a decent amount of health. We now, I think, just have to go Hippo is our play here. And then we go Fini, which is guaranteed to be faster. Moonblast here's the play. So that we can hit the Rillaboom slot. Or hit this. Okay, nice. And I think that should be game. Yeah, good game. Excellent, excellent game. And I think that's where we're going to end it off for this video. So thank you everybody for watching. Hope you all enjoyed Sand Force Hippowdon putting in the finest of work, as well as seeing some other cool mons like Gigalith putting in work as well. And I don't think I've used Dracozolt too many times, but that was another fun mon. Umbreon holding up the team as usual. Shout out to that Pokemon. And yeah, we got some great thumbnail text for this one too. Excellent thumbnail text. Some salty noobs as well, and some babies. And just, yeah, I think Hippowdon's great. A great Pokemon overall. And a lot of people use it more defensively, but I think its offensive side is less examined. I think it should definitely be considered more because it's a base 112 attack, which is, I mean, it's powerful. Like, if I was to invest in all attack, it would have been 355 or something. But, yeah, it would have been doing more damage, but I think this set here is just fire. Like, and plus you get the boost, right, from ground, steel, rock with 1.3 times Sand Force, and we have all of those coverage as well as Ice Fang for the Lando and the Garchomp. Nice. Actually, before we end it off, I do have one more replay to show you all, and I have to show you all this one. Switch sides because of the fact that there's a Volcarona. We didn't face a Volcarona today, so I have to show you all this Volcarona matchup. Let's begin, and let's showcase the power of Chinese Hippowdon. So we're going to lead with Gigalith here, get the sand up immediately, go right into Corviknight, because we don't want it to take damage or anything. He's Secret Swords, so Secret Sword is going to be doing a decent amount, but we'll be able to just heal it off, and then go right into Gigalith here, as he decides to Earth Power and traps us. I just decided to get Rocks up. I didn't think he'd stay in to take an Earthquake, but ends up doing so. But check this out, right? So we are going to go, of course, into Dracozolt here, get the Earthquake off, and immediately knock out the Heatran, which is great. So in comes Kartana. I decide to stay in here to go right for the Fire Blast, knock it out here, and get rid of Kartana. So that Pokemon being gone is amazing for Hippowdon in particular. And I don't want to stay in. Actually, I do stay in. And he reveals to be Choice Scarf. So I tried to drop a Draco there, actually, because I had one turn of sand. Now, check this out, right? I'm going to double out here to Hippowdon. So Zapdos comes in. I'm going to go Umbreon here so as not to take any damage with Hippowdon. And he just goes right for the Toxic here. Gets some Synchronize off back on it and Heal Bell myself as he goes Volcarona. This is where the fun begins. And this is also where he makes his first mistake. And that's to set up Quiver Dance against Chinese Hippowdon. And he goes for it again too, thinking that it's not going to do much. Rock Tomb, you already know, OHKO's the Volcarona. Next he brings in Garchomp. He goes right for the Swords Dance. Ice Fang, you already know. And Frozen. And I think this is exactly where he knows that Hippowdon is basically just going to go in, and right after this against the remainder of his team, it's AV, Chinese Hippowdon, destroyed. So yeah, that's where I want to end it off here. So like I said in the beginning of the video, let me know in the comments if there was like a counterpart to AV, not for special defense, but for physical defense, which Pokemon would run it best. I'd like to know. Look forward to hearing from you all. As always, drop a like if you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.